Have you ever changed your clothes because you thought someone might judge you? Have you ever stayed silent even when you wanted to speak? Or spent hours thinking about what someone meant by a simple text message? Here's the shocking truth. Most people are so busy worrying about what others think of them that they're not actually thinking about you at all. Yet somehow, the fear of judgment controls our decisions, our confidence, and sometimes even our entire lives. So why do we care so much about what other people think? And more importantly, how can we stop letting it control us? Let's find out. To understand this, we need to travel thousands of years into the past. Humans evolved in small tribes. Back then, being accepted wasn't just nice, it was necessary for survival. If your tribe rejected you, your chances of survival dropped dramatically. No protection, no food, no community. Your brain learned an important lesson. Being accepted equals safety. Even though we now live in a completely different world, our brains still operate with the same ancient programming. That's why criticism can feel painful. That's why rejection hurts. A stranger's opinion can sometimes ruin our entire day. Your brain isn't weak. It's simply running software that was designed thousands of years ago. Now here's where things get interesting. Psychologists discovered something called the spotlight effect. It's the tendency to believe that people are paying much more attention to us than they actually are. Imagine you walk into school or work wearing something embarrassing. You might feel like everyone notices, everyone is staring, everyone is judging. But in reality, most people barely notice. And even if they do notice, they forget about it almost immediately. Why? Because they're too busy worrying about themselves. Think about the last embarrassing thing someone else did. Can you remember it clearly? Probably not. Yet we assume everyone remembers ours. We live as if a giant spotlight is always shining on us. But the truth is, that spotlight exists mostly inside our own heads. Now let's talk about something that has made this problem much bigger. Social media. Every day we're exposed to carefully edited versions of people's lives. Perfect photos, perfect bodies, perfect relationships, perfect success stories. And without realizing it, we start comparing our behind-the-scenes reality to everyone else's highlight reel. Suddenly, we begin asking questions like, am I successful enough? Am I attractive enough? Am I doing enough with my life? The more we compare ourselves, the more power we give to other people's opinions. We stop living for ourselves and start performing for an invisible audience. An audience that often doesn't even care as much as we think. The real danger isn't caring what people think. The real danger is letting it stop you from being yourself. Think about how many dreams never happen because of fear of judgment. People don't start businesses. They don't create content. They don't speak up. They don't express their true personalities, not because they can't, but because they're afraid of what others might say. And here's the irony. No matter what you do, someone will judge you anyway. If you're quiet, people judge you. If you're confident, people judge you. If you succeed, people judge you. If you fail, people judge you. Trying to avoid judgment is a game you can never win. The only winning move is to stop making other people's opinions the center of your life. So the next time you catch yourself worrying about what someone thinks, remember this: most people aren't analyzing you, they're analyzing themselves. Most people aren't judging your every move, they're worrying about their own. And even if someone does judge you, their opinion doesn't define your worth. Your life becomes much more peaceful when you realize something powerful. You don't need everyone's approval to live a meaningful life. Because the people who matter won't judge you for being yourself. And the people who judge you don't get to decide who you become. So here's a question for you. If you stopped worrying about what others think, what would you do differently starting today? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this psychology video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more insights into how the human mind really works. Thanks for watching.